Well, welcome back to the channel. As you saw, this blew up and made a hell of a mess. That is off to the sandblaster to get redone. So I decided to work on Ernie's tractor. As you can see here, I put that bushing in, so we're good to go. Okay, so I got this shaft here set dead center of that part right there. And that's that new little bushing I put in. So that's centered. Okay, it's not quite tight yet. So I bring the shaft up here, and this is in neutral too, and it won't line up with it. So I gotta loosen this up and turn it out, and hopefully I can get enough out of it. So I'm gonna try to get that tight first, and then I'll work on the linkage arm. Okay, so this piece here, I can't see what I'm looking at, but this piece here in the back is an eccentric, so it's on a off-centered circle, so you turn that to line up the neutral on the other side to get that perfect. And I got it as far as I can to give it as far forward as I can to reach the shaft. So now I need to tighten up that 1/2-inch nut, and I'm good to go there. Well, that part is turning out really nice, body work and all. Too bad I painted it green and not black. What are we doing now? Getting more painting done. One rim for another project. That's for my dually project. I got this one painted over to green. It's kind of biting me a little bit up on the top, but you're not going to see that anyway, so hell with it. And I got this painted here. My damn paper pulled my paint off a little bit. I thought that'd be definitely dry enough, but I guess not. Here's my green piece that's black now. And bodywork, I mean, you can see a little bit there. Now I'm being picky. For a garden tractor, shit. Good enough. See a little bit in there. There's no bodywork in there. It's all steel work. Well, I was thinking about the clutch for Marshbuck, and I think I'm going to put the Variator back in it. It'd be a lot easier. So I'm going to get that cleaned up and get all the rust off of it. The sleeve is really nice and tight. It's dry, and it's still tight. It's a little bit of surface rust there, but that'll come off real easy with little steel wool. So I'll get this cleaned up and get it put back on the tractor. Okay, I got the sleeve all cleaned up. Nice and snug. I like it. Nice and clean. I greased the center and then I took all the grease back off. Ain't that funny? So I'm going to get this taped off, and I'll get this section cleaned up, and I'll get this painted. I'll pop this out, re-grease it, new O-rings. And if it ain't got a greaser, it's going to get one. And it does not. Getting her cleaned up, I got lucky. The pin came right out. I mean, popped right out. Rusty, but not, obviously not shot. Thank God. That polished up really nice, so that's good. So that's how I polish it up. Just take a 3/8 bolt, lock it on, and there you go. And I got that polished out, cleaned out, and there's a grease zert right on the bottom. I seen it once I moved it. So there we go. See if I got some O-rings and get that back together. Alright, there you go. Variator's all done. Seals are all in. And I also take that shaft and I take my real fine sanding wheel, this one, and I sand a flat bar across this, and I also do a little bit of circle around it so that way the grease pushes in there good. This is just shit I do. Okay, since that is done, I got these pieces out. I'll get these cleaned up. Get them ready to put on the tractor, back on the tractor. Happy Tuesday. What do I got for you? Painting and cleaning parts. So I ain't got nothing for Tuesday. So this is all cleaned up and good to go. This piece is all good to go. And I also, I deburr it. I take all the casting marks off it so it looks nice. So that takes care of that. Hang on, I gotta hang it back up. What else I got for you? The Variator adjuster there for the shaft. That's down there, which you've seen already. Then I got this piece all cleaned up. It's actually wetter than wet right now. So that's staying that way. So this is just clear coated, so don't rust. And when it shocks or whatever it does, it'll just break off the clear coat on the cylinder. So that's it for that. That's all I got for you on Tuesday. Till the next night. Well, happy Wednesday. What to get done? Let's flip it around here. I think I can put the Variator parts in. I forgot to get the belts. They're sitting in a little hut for pickup. So I am going to get this stuff in. It shouldn't take too long. So I'll get that stuff put on. Since I'm by myself, what I usually do is I just take a piece of rope or something and I just pull it up into place and then I put the bolt in. I guess they didn't show you, but yeah. Worst case scenario, I take all this out. Give myself room to get my hand in there, and I'm going to try to do it without taking this all back apart. Because the more you take apart, the more scratches you get. So I'll try to fight with this a little bit and see if I can get it. I'm going to take a quick look at the manual, make sure I don't put nothing in backward, so I ain't got to take it back out. And that piece I'm going to put in first right there. And there you have it. The bolt is in. And after pinching my fingers 2 times when the Variator would run around, and that's how I do it. I tie a rope around it, come to there, hook it on there, pull it up at the same time as I do it. So, and I got lucky. It pulled in and the hole lined up good enough to put the bolt in. Cool beans. Alright, next piece to go in is going to be this one. So that is just like that. There you have it. Let's go throw that in. That's the one that's going to be tight. I get my hand in there. It's going together way too easy. It's starting to scare me. Got the shaft in there. I'll pull my cotter pin out and we'll get that put in. See it all in there? I can see it maybe. There. Look how nice that is when the phone actually focuses. Alright, I finally got it lined up. That was the hardest so far. That took me the longest to get that hole lined up with the Variator adjuster here. That probably took me 10-15 minutes to get that lined up. I'm going to run to Ace and get some roll pins now because I know I didn't save them. And because I didn't plan on using this over. So I'm going to run and get 2 of them and get this put back together. And there my parts are. Hopefully. Well, Ace did not have any roll pins. So they had a kit with 3 of them in for $12. But I got them coming from Amazon for $10 and a lot bigger kit. I could order it from John Deere, but I'm probably going to have $6 in that. So I'm going to get the parts to make this put together, and that'll be about it for tonight. Okay, as you see, I got my belts. I decided to go with the John Deere belts before I went with the Kevlar, because the Kevlar belt, I only could get this one and the Kevlar belt here. And honestly, an aftermarket Kevlar belt, I don't think it's probably better than original John Deere belts because, I don't know, you get what you pay for. So, I'm going to throw these on, and yeah. Well, I guess I ain't throwing them on tonight because I ain't got the time. I got to pull the wheel off, pull the pulley out of the way, because the axle is kind of like a guide for it, so it can't fall off. And as you can see, I'm never going to get a brand new belt through there. So, that's about wrap her up for tonight. I can show you what I got down here. Alright, I can't see through the camera because I am too high compared to the camera, but alright, so I got it all clipped on, got my clip on here. I don't know if you can see my hand. Where's my hand in there? I can't see it. Where is it? I'm too close. Holy cow. Alright, here we go. Let's try that. So I got that clip on. That's all hooked up. That's about it. Yeah, that was boring. Ain't you glad I shared? Okay, I got greased up. Boy, that Variator, good thing I got some grease in it because I couldn't get it to take any. I mean, I pushed it in as hard as I could, but yeah, it didn't want to take any. Thursday night. Alright, not getting much done, but panicking. So, I'm waiting for the roll pins to come in yet from Amazon. So I was working on this. I thought I had the right taper shaft here. It is not the right one. It is more for a pressure washer, and it's not working on mine. It only goes on a little bit, So that sucks. So that's $22 down the goddamn drain because I can't send it back. So hopefully a friend of mine, Blake, can make one at work. I'm not sure if he can or not. I just sent him a print. The print looks like this right here. And other than that, I am almost at a standstill unless he can make that for me because I can't finish exhaust in case I can't use this motor. So if I can't use this motor, boy, oh my God. Now, it's not like the tractor's junk, but obviously, yeah, not good. Maybe I'll have to put a diesel in it. All right, I'll keep you updated on that part. Happy Friday, not much to share. I got the bike out and we're going out for fish. Plastic cover and 2 covers. And look at the dirt on that bike. I'm not going to rub it with my fingers, but it is on there. It is terrible. Here, you can see it in the black there. Yep, terrible. Jake, knock. Welcome back to Saturday. Welcome back to Saturday. Sound like an idiot. Oh well, I'm an idiot. Flip this around. Anybody catch that I forgot this piece underneath the tractor? That pulls the spring. I got to put that in yet. Take that washer out I put in and put that piece in. Where I left off on this. Oh yeah, we'll talk about that another day. But for today, it is wash bike today. Ike. And it is filthy. Oh, God dang it. I was trying to sneak this in here on Saturday morning before I washed the bike. You know, that shit goes with me. And so I had this all done. That's all mounted up. I was shortening this line up here to go to the dipstick to pull the vacuum. And this cracked. You're not going to see it because I already put it back together, but it is cracked. So I have to re-weld that, and I don't have time now because I want to get my bike washed. I said that before, but now I really have to do it. So I'll have to fix this later. Well, happy Mother's Day to you mothers that are watching the channel, like Orfita. And not sure how much I'm going to get to show you today because we got to do flower planting. It is Mother's Day, and we need to get that stuff done so I can show you when we're done. But for now, I thought I'd knock this out. So I got this cleaned up and fixed. I just brazed it versus welding it because I knew the welder would probably blast it apart, and I don't have a TIG welder, so yeah, looks pretty good. I'll get it painted and get it put back on there. Well, what have I been doing the last hour? Cleaning my torch tip. Got that baby all cleaned up and ready to go. I have no idea how much it costs. I probably don't want to know. Till the next thing here, let's go. All right, the next to do is I am going to get rid of this away from the doorway, and I'm getting these grinders away from the doorway because all that crap lands right in here. All the dust, you can just see how much dust is from grinding and welding, whatever. And I need to get that out of here because it all gets tracked in the house and we're sick of it. So I am going to run to Harbor Freight and just pick up a 46-inch workbench type deal. And that's going to go right over there. Okay, it took me a while, but I got her done. Both grinders are up. And what I did for these go on the doors on the inside. I still got to vacuum everything out, but I put these big heavy plates of steel, bars of steel on, so I can get it off the front a little bit. So if I have to hang it off longer than the workbench here, because there I had the whole bench I could hang off and then saw something. So I lost that, so now I moved it out a little bit so I can put something long in it if I have to. And hopefully it gets by the cabinets and I won't have an issue. So yeah, I still need to clean all that mess up, and it's a mess over there from all the drilling. But so be it. So that's it for this project. And I did get the other adapter for this. It was exactly the same as the one I had, so it didn't work. So not sure what I'm gonna do about not sure what I'm gonna do about that yet. So we'll see what happens on that. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more on Marshbuck, I'm sure. I still haven't got to the 4020 project yet by putting that grab rail on to make it look like a 4020. But I'll get to it. Just a lot to do. We never got flowers done today either. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.